Hello, everyone. This is Albert. I have some information I want to give all of you about our progress on a special place for veterans. A lot of you have been waiting for this information, and a lot of things have been done, and I want to let you guys know it is finally time to do what we need to do. All the things that we need are in place. Well, just so you know, a special place for veterans is an organization that is buying land and building communities for veterans and our family members. Why? For a few reasons. Some of them may seem obvious to you. Out of all the organizations out there that are helping veterans, there are still some loose ends. There are still homeless veterans. There are still veterans that can't get jobs and families that are suffering. So we believe and know that a special place for veterans can put an end to all of that, tie up all those loose ends. Some of you may know that those of us who do get a few veteran benefits know that our benefits are too veteran specific, meaning that when we go, our benefits go, and that leaves our family, up you know what creek. Well, in our organization, in our land that we buy, that won't happen. If the veteran happens to go on to glory and the family is still here, they can still live in our community. They can still thrive and grow and don't have to worry about anything of that nature. And those of you who are active duty, some of you know what it's like to live on the base and your husband or wife, or those who's active duty, go to war and never come back. And then you have to deal with the tragedy of not having your spouse. Uprooting, moving somewhere you never planned on moving, you have to have that headache. But if you lived in one of our communities, you have a bunch of people around you that know exactly how that feels. You have that family feel, that camaraderie and help and support that you will not have anywhere else. So we're essentially funding our own legacy together. We're building our alternative instead of retirement, but alternative to life. Because inside our communities, we're going to have schools, we're going to have recreation, we're going to have 24 hours restaurants, they're going to be gated communities, and we have all kind of things planned, okay? And what it takes now is $7 a month from all of you. From the statistics, there are 21 million veterans and approximately 3 to 5 million active duty. It is crucial that we get max participation in order for this to work. We need $7 a month from everyone in order to do this. That would generate over $100 million, close to $200 million every month. So what we would do, we would take 25 cents of every $7 donation to run the organization. That's it. So that's $6.75 going to the cause. It used to be $5. Why? I want to be transparent. We went to $7 because the banking that we have charges 25 cents for every transaction that we have. So that brings us down to $6.50 after the transactions and then after the 25 cents that we need to run the organization. And we want to have a community in every state. So that means the 25 cents is going to go stretched a long way because we have to have a headquarters in every state so we can run everything we're going to do. But to get to some other things here, we have some important people. The reason why it's time to start donating because all the groundwork has been done. There have been important people that I've personally met across the nation that actually are supporting this and get behind us and want to let all the veterans and active duty people know. I've done my work for over the last 10 years, and some of you may know my story, that I became homeless twice when I got out the military, have a degree, didn't get a job, started a little business, it didn't go so well, but we pulled ourselves up, we bootstrapped ourselves to get back together. We didn't feel sorry for ourselves, and we're doing a lot better now. And we know 100% what it's like to be homeless. Some people have more chronic homelessness than we did. But nevertheless, I never stopped trying. I never stopped digging. Even when I didn't have anything, I was still serving this country and my fellow veterans. So we want everyone to pay $7 a month. We're not a nonprofit yet, and we were going back and forth with that. But $7 a month or a mortgage for 30 years, you do the math. Whether we're nonprofit or not, you can pay that. And then one of the reasons we said we were struggling with it was we don't want to defeat the purpose. If we're buying like 25,000, 10,000 acres at a time, we have to pay taxes on that. And if we don't pay taxes because we're a nonprofit, we think that defeating the purpose of doing that, because we know a lot of communities live off tax-based initiative for schools and fire departments, things of that nature. And we didn't want to take away or something. We're doing something good. So that is why we just pay. We act like a nonprofit. We spend every dime we got on the cause and just pay our taxes. So that's the answer to that question. So we have Mr. John Colares. He was a advisor for the President of the United States for over 5 years. He's behind us. He wants me to put his information on our website. He sponsor us, and a few other people that believe in what we're doing and giving us some help. We're currently finishing up some contracts for 2 different colleges that will give us some financial support with doing a little bit of effort on our part, but we can get some funds. And one of the things that when the contracts are finished, you'll be able to go through our organization, get to those colleges, and get trained in stuff like robotics, okay, which is the way of the future. And they have a 92% employment rate. And the other schools train you in different trades like welding, electrician, machinery, locksmith, all those different things. And those are online. You can use your GI Bill. So if you want more information about that, you can email us at aspecialplaceforveterans@gmail.com. aspecialplaceforveterans@gmail.com. That is our email. It'll go directly to me. And we're putting together a community enrichment program. So we'll be able to not just provide the community for you, but get you some training. And you can get paid to build the community that you're going to live in anyways and help you build that legacy. And you can get started with those training even before you get out, especially with this online. And you can do it from anywhere in the world, some of them. The robotics, you have to have hands-on, but we're working on that. So we got that. And if you don't have a GI Bill, they have a program if you're a state of Illinois where you can get something for free, or get the training for free. And let's see, what else? We get nationally known by a lot of different people. You can email me, and then we ask that you use Bill Pay to send us your $7 or write a check. Why? Because the credit card company won't give us a break. They still want to charge us for every transaction. So please use Bill Pay. You can send it to 1045 North Sacramento Avenue, Suite 216, Chicago, Illinois, 60622. Chicago, Illinois, 60622. Again, 1045 North Sacramento Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60622. I am so excited about this. We've done our homework for over 10 years, and now we're ready to go. Only thing we need now is the funding. I believe we can do it ourselves. We don't need any grants. We don't need any loans. All we need is each other. Because we believe at the end of the day, after all everything said and done, all we have left is each other and this earth. And it's up to us to decide what we're going to do with it. And that is the philosophy I bring to this team and how I lead this organization, with that mentality and love for our fellow veterans and our country. I will do another video later for a special plan that we have for our civilians. But this video right now is regarding for the veterans. We're buying land and building communities. You can check us out at aspecialplaceforveterans.org. aspecialplaceforveterans.org, and mail your $7 payment to 1045 North Sacramento Avenue, Suite 216, Chicago, Illinois, 60622.